Hey guys, so many of you asked for this location to be created with clay. This is the reality tree. This is Reality Falls. ClayClaim. This is by far the most beautiful and wonderful point of interest which we have seen in Fortnite for a very long time, since we saw the Viking ship on top of a mountain with a waterfall. If you can tell me which season this was, you get 10 points. Look at this beauty. So it was no surprise to me that so many of you asked for the reality tree. This gigantic psychedelic broccoli, and I have some ideas how to create him, but not really sure if this works. I start with what I'm good at, just mixing some clay together for the ground layer. This is the water of this beautiful tiny lake. In the middle, we will finally place the reality tree into, and we have the waterfalls falling down into this very lake. So this is our starting point for today's creation. I can't wait to expand this creation and to explore also this beautiful location. I'm saying location too often, right? Location. If you can tell me how many times I said location, you get another 10 points. Normally I start with a printout of the landscape, the blueprint, but this time the gigantic reality tree made it very difficult to see the landscape underneath of the lake, and also which rock belongs, and also what the shape is of the riverbank. But I do my very best with the screen in front of me. I think we will figure this out with the rocks, where the waterfalls are coming down, and we have some entrances for the caves, which I can't create in today's video because we will focus on the surface of this spot. But if you would like to see the caves as well, leave it down in the comments and I will do my very best to, well, maybe making a part 2 of this diorama. Yeah, we have a river and then 2 different colors of green. We have the smaragd and the grass green. Hit the bell, subscribe if you don't want to miss future videos just like this. This is only the beginning of the new season with so many amazing new skins, but also map locations. Well, you can guess this. I'm really excited. I had somehow a break on the Fortnite content, but I'm so enjoying to be back, especially in the summertime. I am so amazed what Epic Games is doing and coming up with. So this is another river. I've been out this weekend with my boys. We've been camping. I have this camping van, and we started the weekend by packing everything together which we would need for the weekend. So some meals, food, cereals, clothing, and it was somehow chaotic. But we ended up packing everything which is important. Sunblock, don't forget the sunblock. Then we arrived at the camping site at a beautiful lake, and this was all so beautiful. And I realized organizing your stuff during camping is key, so that you always know where all the meals are, where all the pants are, or let's say a trouser or socks. So next time I will pack different boxes. One box will be declared as the kitchen box. Another one will be the living room box, with, well, the consoles and television inside. Just kidding. So we are adding the waterfalls. Not really sure what the point was of this tiny story. These are two unusual types of clay. We have neon blue and translucent blue. Neon, well, you see this? It's on the left side with ultraviolet flashlight. It gets really, really shiny. And the translucent, well, it gets slightly transparent. After oven hardening, I mixed both together to get a good starting point for the mushrooms. We have so many mushrooms, and I wanted to create them slightly transparent, but also very shiny, very bright once I'm using the ultraviolet light in the end. And maybe we will also add some transparent polish to the surface to make them look really slimy. Yeah. I think we have like 20-25 mushrooms, and then this beautiful bridge. Oh, whoops. Yeah, this is the problem when you place the mushrooms too early in the game. These are some columns underneath the bridge. And the road will be painted after oven hardening. So, we have a few buildings. On this point of interest, we start with the biggest building. It's right next to the riverbank with a red roof and also with the tree next to it, the purple tree. Some wooden stairwells are going up. So it should get this woody look. This is why I mixed together caramel brown and ochre. On the right side of the building we have this parking spot and some stones piled up. I thought it would be nice to add those stones. Next building. It's this tiny fishing hut. This is the third building which we are adding with a fence. And now the trunk. The tree trunk! What's difficult about this? So we have some cracks and wrinkles inside the tree trunk, and some neon blue is shining through in these cracks. So we start with the filling of the tree, of the trunk, and I'm adding some brown stripes on top of this. But I am not too accurate, so that we still get some cracks to see the blue filling inside. It's a little bit twisted together to make it look a little bit more organic and just fitting for the reference. This looks, well, special. We have purple, and we are creating a lot tiny trees, purple trees, which are so characteristic for this map location. Then with a brown wire, I used this technique before. We will create some tiny beautiful organic trunks and branches which are going into every direction. And when we add both together, it looks like this. After having created almost 30 of these trees, thanks so much Crystal for your help, we are adding them to the location, and it makes it so vivid. Adding the trees right next to the paths and the street, and then finally the liquid clay, which is now added to the lake and also to the river and the falls. Yeah, you can get the liquid clay on ClayClaim.com, but I don't know why the manufacturer somehow stopped delivering or producing the liquid clay. So we have a few spare bottles left. Wow. Maybe adding this huge root. And then with the bright blue, the neon blue, and purple, a bright purple, I am starting to create the leaves of the reality tree. Sorry. Well, it should look like a broccoli. For a short moment I thought about using a real broccoli, but just painting it. Then I thought about the smell, which would appear after a few days in the studio. I did this very same technique on the beautiful, amazing Minecraft diorama. Definitely go check this out. I created this tiny swamp with Steve in a boat. Now, look at this. It's almost finished. We have some final work to do, like adding these leaves to the tree, but also creating this glowing sphere, which we have around the leaves of the tree. And then we add some more details to the mushrooms. We have the white spots, but also the transparent polish. Oh, they all look so slimy right now. Oh, I adore them. The waterfalls should be really, well, wet. I know the sentence was pure genius. When I found this couplet, I knew this would be the perfect starting point for the sphere effect on the reality tree. Let's try this out. I tried to get this leaf shape, making some cracks with a scalpel and putting white paint into the cracks, and also making these white outlines to emphasize the shape of these spheres. And now with orange in the middle and pink right next to the edges, we should get a beautiful effect. I can't wait to see both of these combined. Wow. This looks sick. We have some further leaves of the spheric effect in blue. And now the tiny branches. This is all neon blue. Gluing it onto the tree. And guys, I can't wait to see the final result myself. I guess that's it! The reality tree! The new point of interest. Reality Falls in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3.
This is an easy to sculpt skin, even for beginners. Go get your own dummy set from ClayClaim.com. Get your dummy set. Support the channel with this purchase. Have a great weekend. Take care, guys. Bye.